Hey everyone, I'm Prof Bites. Welcome back to Undertale. We are heading into Hotland, and I believe that means that today's boss that we want to beat is going to be Muffet. Huh, that sign is off. I guess they don't want to welcome me. I wonder why. Took a cup of water. Oh, the cup evaporated too. Nah. I guess the river person's still there. Huh, the lab's open. I'm kind of puzzled and snowed in. It's Mettaton. Yep, here I am. I've made quite a name for myself. Such infamy. Mettaton's impressed. Alphys isn't here. While you're doing your thing, she's running around evacuating people to safety. Now they're in a place where you'll never get to them. Deciding not to fight you. My, she really is the only smart one, isn't she? Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, too bad. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. Toodles. Get back here, Mettaton. Wonder. Can't go into the true lab. And didn't expect to. I should have probably saved and seen how many I have to kill. Hey, Vulcan. Wow. Rip in peace. $39 left. Wow, so there's 40 people that I need to kill total. We are almost certainly going to have to do some cutting. It's just way too many fights. Bye, Airplane. If I never got to... Aww. It's okay, Airplane. You wouldn't have liked me anyway. This way. Oh. Hello. A frying pan. Let's equip that. Damage is rather consistent. Consumable items heal 4 more HP. That sounds like it'll be useful. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how hard the fights are. Some of the fights seem like they'll be relatively easy, given what happened with the Tsundere plane and Vulcan. I don't need to deal with the lasers. And the doors are already open, so... Oh hey, it's the dudes. You're here. So that means Undyne. She's... Like, Undyne, we'll avenge you! Hi, Royal Guards. Good luck with that. One, you! Ow. Royal Guard 2. Wow, they were easy. Leveled up. On to Mettaton's cooking show. No Mettaton? No Mettaton. It's glued to the table. Ooh. 36 left. It's mostly just walking through the core, and then eventually I'll get to the point where I need to, Wow, I can just go all the way up. That's weird. But this is where, yeah, that's Muffet. So I need to do a lot of hunting. Can I go down to the second floor? Like, I can just bypass the second floor entirely, so I clearly need to look and see what's here. A barrier? Is this where Alphys hit everyone? Because if it is, we have a lot of hunting to do. Yep, Alphys hit everyone on the second floor. So let's go back down to the first floor, I guess, and start grinding to murder enemies. Because there's a lot we'll have to find. I'll probably just put in a bunch of different musics, since... Oh, wait, I have to go back to the left side, don't I? Because I jumped over. So, I'll fast forward, and I'll put in a variety of musics that we've basically not heard, because I've been murdering everyone, and some of the music changes. So, fast forward, go. Or not. There's a force field here, too. Where am I supposed to grind the enemies? Is it up here? Maybe it's back at that other save point. Oh, I'm dumb. I thought that was the end of... that it just immediately went to Muppet from there. It doesn't. What's up here? I assume this is just empty. Yeah, that's empty. All these puzzles are solved, so... not anything to do... Oh, we went the wrong way. There we go. Now we're in the right area. Through this door, and this is where we go to Muffet, so it should probably tell us... We need to kill a bunch of enemies, though. Enemies? Or does Muffet not count as a boss? I'm confused. I do hate spiders. I guess Muffet doesn't count as a proper boss. Hey, Muffet. Did I taste rotten? Bye, Muffet. Bye, spider. Bye, spider. Up, it has a little flower. Rip in pieces, Muffet. I could have sworn that Muffet was gonna be one of the bosses that you have to kill a bunch of stuff by. I guess it's Mettaton. I guess today we're doing Mettaton. Yeah, we're still in Hotlands. So yeah, still in Hotlands. 35 left. I don't want to save just in case. Why do I always get the freaks? I really want to buy your weird dusty artifacts. Not. Why are you alone? Everyone else is dead? Does that mean I don't have to work today? God, if that were true, little weirdo. That if it were true. Threats don't work on me. Can't go to hell. All out of vacation days. Doesn't call you into work until halfway through your shift. Even if I don't play it safe, he's gonna yell at me. Maybe yell is the wrong term. This is the CD album he plays, full of songs about how bad I am at my job. Evacuation, you're yanking my chain, little weirdo. So what if everyone else left work? So what if no one's eyeing anything? Par for the course, little weirdo. Par for the course. Alright. We'll come back to buy food later. We just needed to get through Muffet, I guess. Up here. Still nothing? Still nothing. That means we're almost done, because Mettaton, and then it's Sam's? Which I won't be doing this video. I need to go murder dudes, which I think is up here. I need to get through this group. Creak, not croaking. Oh, trust me, you're gonna croak. Final frogget. See, you croaked. Wow, they're worth a ton of experience. Mercenaries emerge from the shadows. Let's go after magic. Ow. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to kill either of them in one shot. Magic seems like his stuff's harder. Close your eyes? Nah. Nah, bro. You close yours. Adieu. Later, dude. Metric, fuck tons of experience. What a nightmare. Astigmatism. Let's kill the final frogget. My last look? I doubt it's my last look. I will see you later. Maybe. There we go, we've opened the door. What does the sign say? Get lost and stay that way? Do these signs say different things now? North Warrior, West Sage, any path leads to the end. 28 left. East, the end. I want to do some exploring. Might as well, since the east, this is the end. I cannot fight, I cannot think, but with patience I will make my way through. I saw those before. I think this is where I have to grind out enemies. Yeah, it looks like it. Astigmatism. Dead. Worth a ton of experience, but you did. Alright. 27 left. Now I will start grinding out enemies. And we'll just go to fast forward time with me jerking around like this because that's the fastest way to walk. Alright, that should be all of them. So let's get the but nobody showed up, or but nobody came message. And then we will be able to fight in Mettaton. Come on. Come on, encounter. This does look really weird. Yep, nobody came. Alright. Determination. This was a much faster run than the Pacifist. My, so you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. Not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. Haha, eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial, there's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! I'm betting that this is just gonna be a total pushover. 90 attack, 9 defense. Dr. Alphys' greatest invention. Stage lights are blaring. Wow, 945,000 damage. Guess you don't want to join my fan club. Get wrecked. That was easy. I wonder if people can hear my guinea pig. She's being loud right now. Maybe not loud per se, but... That is actually going to be a really short video if I just cut it there, so... Let's give Sans an attempt? Very long elevator. It's very long. I mean, might as well. I'll probably want to go back and get healing items, before I actually can beat Sans, but I can go back between episodes, get all the stuff I need. I don't remember this path. This is a different path. He leaves them in the kitchen in the hallway. We'll lock it. Armor, defense 99. Yes, please. Right where it belongs. A real knife. Attack 99, here we are. Might as well. About time. That's ominous. Hey, Flowey. Howdy, Bites! You finally made it home. Remember when we used to play here? Hee hee hee. Boy, today's gonna be just as fun. Okay. Nothing in there. Golden flower. Yeah, it is. I remember when I first woke up here, in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came. Eventually, the king found me, crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he held me, Bites. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, there, everything is going to be alright. He was so emotional, but for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all. Because you don't have a soul, Flowey. This isn't your fault. I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared, and believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I'd feel something, but it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Bites. I thought of all people, she could help me feel whole again. She failed. I realized that those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Bites, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens to you? Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought, I don't want to die. Then I woke up, like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden, back at my save point. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me, but as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Bites? I was amazed too. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing. For a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious of what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. Hey, all of you out there, Flowey is calling you out. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? See? Calling you out. Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Bites. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book, I've burned every book. I've won every game, I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone, I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue, I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Bites. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. When I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Bites, your determination. Somehow it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Bites. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left. Decided to give you a proper burial, rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? That would explain why. Doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Bites. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Bites. There's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. Bites, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them, but he just won't. Bites, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all this? Bites, I said it before, even after all this time. You're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. I never gave him pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way, so that's why... What's this? Feeling. Why am I shaking? Hey, Bites, no hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? But back off! I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Bites. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor. The last corridor. I think this is where Sans will show up. Can we first try Sans? I doubt it! Hey, you've been busy, huh? So I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everyone can be a good person if they just try? Probably. I intentionally tried to be a bad person. Alright, well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? Because if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. Whoa. Whoa! Shit! Wow! Fuck! I'm just gonna end this here.